are you?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm great. I see you have on your cap and gown,
I
so it's the big day coming up.
Definitely.
Tell us about it.
Well, I've been at Georgia State all 4 years of college. I came here in the fall of 2019 from Jackson, Michigan, which is a small town, about 30,000 people. So it's quite the change coming from a pretty small town to Atlanta, Georgia, which is, I don't even know how many people are here, a lot. But yeah, I've been here even through the thick and thin of the pandemic and everything. Went to school here when everything was online, stayed in the dorm and all that. So it's been an interesting arc seeing how like things were pretty normal when I first came here in fall 2019. And then it was like a ghost town for 2 years, and then now it's really like starting to bloom and blossom again. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there any point in your time at school that you wanted to say forget it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I had a lot of moments, even my freshman and sophomore year, where I was thinking about transferring or going to a different school. But I'm really glad I stuck it out because I started working in the music industry down here, which is why I came here in the first place. And I just started making more friends after the pandemic started like kind of curtailing around 2021, fall of 2021, spring 2022 is when everybody started coming back to school, and I think everybody started wanting to be social again. So that's when I had my college social experience, seriously.
That's cool. So I guess at your time here at Georgia State, like what have you like learned most about yourself?
I've completely changed as a person, I think. I think I was very young and like eager when I first moved to Atlanta. And sometimes I think that can be a lot for some people. Like I was a little bit of a know-it-all, maybe a little hot-headed, maybe a little egotistical maybe. But so I've learned a lot of humility. But I've also learned a lot about like letting things kind of roll off of me and not taking things super seriously and kind of going with the flow more. I think it's lended to me being less uptight and kind of things happening more naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's dope. What do you look forward to after graduation?
So I work at a few studios in town. I'm going to start working at another studio. I've been working with this producer named Prophet who did a bunch of Kanye stuff and a bunch of other big people, so I've been working with him a lot recently. I just did my honors thesis, which was on spatial audio, so surround sound, speakers all around you. So I'll be releasing my debut project all in spatial audio, surround sound formats, so people can listen to that on Apple Music and in their car and at movie theaters maybe. That's like my particular passion with music. Besides that, I program music software. I have a software company, and I work at a few studios and stuff like that. So yeah.
Nice.
Work.
Yeah.
Work and music.
Well, that's good. Was your passion always music before you came to Georgia State? Or?
Yeah, I would say so. I knew I wanted to be a musician since I was like 7 or 8, I would say. That's when I started like playing instruments and stuff. I didn't take like a music career seriously until I was about 14 or 15, where I started seeing people on the internet that I looked up to, and I was like, okay, these people show me that I could actually like do this stuff. And even then, I didn't really start believing it until like maybe even my sophomore or junior year here. Like I told myself I believed it, but only until very recently have I started seeing the kind of results from my effort and being like, wow, this is like actually happening. So
right.
But I like hiking. I like doing math and as I program and stuff like that. But music is probably my biggest passion for sure. Yeah.
That's cool. Have any like organizations on campus kind of help cultivate that experience for you?
Definitely. So I've been a studio assistant here at the music program all 4 years of college. So I've been involved in like running the studios and fixing things and stuff like that. So that made me feel like I had a place here and like I had like a role beyond just going to school. I felt like I was more part of the community because of that. I got to vote for the College of the Arts on like funding and stuff like that because of it. So like approving funding for the film school and for the CMII and the music school, saying you guys get this cut for this equipment and next year we'll give you this much and stuff like that. Nice. So that kind of made me feel a little more at home at State, I would say. And then also like doing choir here, because when I did choir my second semester here, and I was like never been in a choir before. I was very scared to sing and stuff like that because I didn't know what I was doing. But over the years, I've really like all my friends are in choir. I see my choir friends all the time. I don't know, that definitely made me feel way more at home as well, like being part of that kind of like group, big community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. So like, as far as graduation goes, I know there's a set day and like, what do you anticipate most about that day?
So my family's gonna come down from Michigan. My whole family, all my brothers and sisters, and my parents and my grandma. I anticipate taking pictures with my friends and taking some pictures with Kai, I assume as well. I hope to see this video and the song and all that stuff. I'm excited to see what Kai does with all the rollout stuff for that day. But yeah, just mostly kind of just like how it'll feel, because high school graduation was like a palpable feeling. That was I got to graduate high school pre-pandemic, so nothing was like interrupted for me, so I had like a very palpable classic high school graduation kind of thing. And so I just wonder how college is going to differ. I know it's going to feel interesting, so I want to be able to take all of that in and remember the day.
And what are you getting your degree in?
So my degree is a bachelor's of music in music technology recording.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very clean. Love it. I guess, what is your long-term goal with what we talked about already with music and software programming? Like, what is your long-term goal?
So I've always wanted to be an artist. But in being an artist, my goal is to encourage and inspire people to self-actualize as an artist, or just in any discipline that they want to do. It's kind of like the main message being that you can do anything you put your mind to, because I engineer myself, I record myself, I play all the instruments, I produce everything, I write all the songs.
How many instruments do you know how to play?
Piano, clarinet, saxophone. I play like all three of the saxophones, a little bit of bass, tiny bit of guitar. I don't know if I can call myself a guitar player. Maybe a little bit of flute, and I sing. Yeah.
That's dope.
Thank you. But yeah, just I try to encourage everybody to believe that they can do something they put their mind to, because I think a lot of people don't even like start something because they're like, oh, that'll never happen. I'll never like do that, or I'll never be able to do that. When anybody can really do whatever they want if they just allow themselves to believe it, one, and then just put in the time to do it, I think.
Yeah, it's all about perception.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm so excited for you for graduation, and we're excited for all of you guys that are graduating.
Yeah.
Woo.